Do you know that the digits have an end? By Mohamed Ababou. Translated by Nafisa Atlaq. God created the human being, distinguished him from other creatures by the brain, which is the source of perception, comprehending, meditation, and insight, to explain the various phenomena in the the human understand from the significance, the ability of the Creator, whom there is nothing like him. And one of the most notable of these phenomena is scientists of its various kinds of forms, whether the religious or the temporal, the exact sciences or the bioscience, the astronomy, etc. And we find mathematics as one of the exact sciences. The science has been known by the human and has become based on calculations, equations, algebra, and geometry, and mathematics is used in many other sciences and beyond its importance. Numbers are one of the elements of mathematics, and there are some people who expand the gap between a digit and number. But with explanation, we recognize that the digit and addition numbers are the symbols that form the numbers. And numbers is a plural number and the verb is count, so the term does not change the meaning. If it was global, the digits express all numbers, and whenever we talk about numbers, digits, that the human being thinks that they have no end, and the intention of digits have an end includes numbers too. Because a common mistake until now is believing that the digits have no end, and this idea isn't of a scientific origin, but the result of a disability of comprehending the reality of science. Because digits have an end and its end is inevitable, or yes, the weird thing isn't that the digits have an end, but how do people believe that they don't? And this is because they are attached to the idea that if x was the greatest number, then x plus 1 is greater than x. And can we deal without knowing none of its solutions? And if digits are known, if the forms that we write, then why do we write infinity as a linguistic term? And from a religious view, God is the one who has no beginning nor ending, then why the digits have no end? And it's really weird if the human believes that digits have no end while he's living on Earth. And isn't infinity a digit one, and the human knows that mathematics is digit? What is weird is because mathematics is infinity, because this is incompatible with digits, because 1, 2, 3, and so on, increasing or decreasing, there's a sequence of digits, and why believing in infinity, this expression don't worth to exist in mathematics, which rely on proofs and laws, because of mystery, especially in the end of numbers, is a sign that mathematics didn't succeed in its attempt, being based on axioms. That's why it cannot be considered logically as a kind of science, for it contains the arguments of the digits have no end, and we don't have to deal with the unknown in mathematics. The unknown that the digits don't end because the brain with positive thinking doesn't accept that, and makes the human thinks and wonders why am I dealing with digits and obligated to say they don't end? Why don't I liberate my mind and impose logic, look for a real substitute that makes the idea of digits have no end just a trick and illusion, and I got rid of it. But although I will accept that the digits end with doubters, I will chase my thinking with the question, what is the biggest number? But with my brain I'll excel and succeed, but how? With time that doesn't stop nor come back, with the instantaneous moments that will pass and not be repeated, to prevent myself not to be deceived unless by science and reality. If it was me who counted from a time ago, from a part of a second, from a minute, even an hour, a day, a week, a month, a year, or a century. But if there was a succession of counting from Adam, peace be upon him, wouldn't the past be repeated? Starting counting. Diagram to understand the end of digits. Time, black arrow. Descending counting, current time. Increasing counting. If the time stopped and the night was everlasting by counting, then the digits have no end. But sunrise is a proof that the time passes, and the digits have an end.